Hello everyone, welcome back to AAS Publishing. Today I want to start a series entitled On Anonymity, and so we'll be talking a bit about single anonymous reviews, double anonymous reviews, potential open reviews, and just talk about why the AAS Journals does what it does with regards to anonymity. So I think a good place to start, so this will be a three-part video series. And so we'll start off by reminding of what the goal of the peer review process is. So the goal of that sometimes intense review process is to improve a manuscript and arrive at publication. And this is just reflecting what the community wants to do. The community generally puts in helpful reports to improve a manuscript and bring it to publication, as opposed to writing reports that effectively attempt to kill most papers from publication. And there are some of, at least my favorite journals, AJ, APJ, Letters, Supplement, Research Notes, and the Bulletin. Okay, so we want to improve a manuscript and bring it to publication. So in order to do that, the AAS Journals usually uses a single anonymous peer review process. There are times when you will use 2 reviewers for a paper. A new option that we offer is choosing a double anonymous process at the time of submission. So a double anonymous review process is where the author information is redacted from the paper so that both the referee and the author are anonymous to each other, or hopefully anonymous to each other. I'm going to talk more about this option in part 3 of this video series. But for now and the next one, I want to concentrate on the single anonymous peer review process. Okay. So why do we use anonymous reviews anyway? What's the point? And I think there are 2 main reasons for that. The first is that an anonymous review produces better quality referee reports and usually better quality author revisions that improve a manuscript on the pathway to publication. Again, bringing back the point of the review process. So that's, how do I know this? How does this happen? I've been doing scientific editing for the AAS Journals for about the last decade or so. And I've certainly run several experiments where I will, on occasion, let a review process be non-anonymous, so I will let the reviewer disclose their name. Of course, the journals always have to be in the middle of that process between the author and the reviewer, although both know each other. I've also ran experiments where I've done sort of an A/B comparison with 2 referees. One will be known to the authors, one will not, and just sort of assess the general nature of the referee reports and the replies that authors do. And there is definitely a trend that when the reports are anonymous, they tend to be stronger, they tend to be more helpful in things that should change, possibly change within the manuscripts, and authors also tend to respond better to an anonymous report, modifying their manuscripts more than they would otherwise. So overall, it produces a better peer review process and in the end produces a better manuscript. The second reason why we do anonymous reviews is that it shields the junior members of our community. I will come to this later when we talk about the double anonymous reviews, but you can well imagine, for careerist reasons, why a junior person, let's say a graduate student, an advanced undergraduate student, a postdoc, a junior faculty member, or just in general a junior member of the community, might be quite hesitant for career reasons to write a needed critical report on a paper when there may be senior authors on the paper, there may be other people on the paper who could have a negative impact on their papers when it comes time for review, for grant proposals, for proposal time, for computing time, for advancing through the academic ranks. That fear of revenge is very human and quite strong and hard to overcome. And so I will talk more about this in part 3 when we get to potential open review processes. But in general, by providing anonymity in single anonymous reviews, we help protect and shield our junior members of the community. That's what I wanted to say on this opening first video of 3, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.